One of my subscribers reached out to me and wanted me to do a story about her sister who was recently murdered by her boyfriend. And I basically just wanted this person to send me as much information as they possibly could, because when they gave me the person's name, the name of the of her sister, who was the one you see in the picture, when I went to Google it, nothing came up about her, not even a picture. So the picture you see on your screen is the one that she sent me. She sent me a couple of them, but this is the one that I chose to use. And the subscriber who sent it to me, I don't know if they want me to put their name out there or not, so I'm not going to do it. But before I get into the story, let me just again, because I said it in the email, I offer my condolences to you and to your family. But the name of her sister was Malasia Pruitt, and this is her right here in the picture. And according to my subscriber, she, like I said, was murdered by her boyfriend in front of her children, which was the subscriber who sent it to me, her nieces. They said one was murdered in front of of her daughter, and the other one he just took and just drove off. Now I'm gonna read to you the email that they sent me. They said, "Hey, my sister's name was Malasia Pruitt. She was killed by her boyfriend in front of my two nieces. One was her daughter, and the other was her niece that he drove off with after he shot my sister in the heart. If you can talk about it, please." So the article, one of the ones that she sent me, came from ksdk.com. And this is the one that I'm going to read right now. It says, man charged after, and what I'm going to do also, because I did find a picture of the person that did kill her sister, and I'm gonna put his picture up there a little bit later. It says, man charged after woman shot and killed at North St. Louis shopping center. A man has been charged after a woman was shot and killed Wednesday evening at a shopping center in North St. Louis. Nolan Holder, age 23, was charged with first-degree murder and armed criminal action. The St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department said officers were called to the shopping center near Aubert Avenue and Page Boulevard in St. Louis Fountain Park neighborhood around 6:10 p.m. When they arrived, they found a woman in her 20s suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. She was rushed to an area hospital where she was pronounced dead. She was later identified as 21-year-old Malasia Pruitt. Witnesses told police Pruitt and Holder were arguing over money and their children at the time of the shooting. Holder was seen raising a bag before a gun was fired. Video at the scene confirmed the witnesses' statements. Witnesses also said they saw Holder drive away in a red Chevy, which was located by a real-time crime center. Inside the car, the police found a bag matching the bag Holder was seen using in the video, and after searching, police found a Draco assault weapon. Holder was later found by K-9 officers and was taken into custody. He admitted to police that he shot Pruitt. And that was the end of the article right there. It's very unfortunate that something like that happens, especially when there are kids involved. And the fact that this guy was that savage, that much of a savage, to kill this woman in front of her kids with no hesitation, that's even more messed up as it seems. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna pause the video and pull his picture. Okay, so this is Nolan Holder. This is the guy who killed Malasia Pruitt, and I'm only going to assume that those kids also belong to him. It didn't really specify if those were his kids or not, but I'm just going to assume. I'm sure that if her sister, the one who sent me this information, she correct me, or she will correct me if I am incorrect about that part right there. But hopefully, well, 9 times out of 10, he's definitely going to go to jail. Like, that first-degree murder charge that they hit him with is most likely going to stick, because they said he shot her. Now, one of them said that she was shot in the head. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going off of what her sister told me, saying that she was shot in the chest. It could have been a thing where she probably did get shot maybe twice, and one of them was in the head, and the other one could have been in the chest. But either way, it was just a savage move that this guy made. For whatever reason it was, like, an argument should not have escalated to the point where you just pulled out a gun and just shot this woman dead in front of her kids and then drove off somewhere. The fact that he actually drove off like that and fled the scene, that's most likely why his charges got upgraded to first-degree murder. And 9 times out of 10, those charges are definitely going to stick. But these, like I said, these domestic situations have been rising a lot lately. You know how they said with the virus and everything like that, that domestic cases have been going through the roof as of late. And I'm not saying that this was the cause of it or by any means. Like, I don't know what they were possibly even arguing about. But either way, you won't be able to get her side of the story because she's no longer here. They're just going to look at it like this guy savagely killed this woman in front of her children, and that's going to be it. And with the first-degree murder charges he has attached to him, he's going to be going to jail for a long time, and rightfully so. But again, I offer my condolences to my subscriber who sent me this story. I'm glad you trusted me to actually talk about this because, like I said, when I typed her name into the search bar, nothing came up. I couldn't find a picture of her or nothing. I couldn't find one story talking about it either. So I'm glad that you did send me that information, and I'm glad that you trusted me to actually speak about this topic. Okay, I'm coming back on here to add in this update that was sent to me by the individual who sent me the story about their sister and some amazing news. They have informed me that their mother has spoken with the detective involved with the case and says that this guy right here, who was the one responsible for murdering this person's sister, said that he has first-degree murder and life with no chance of parole. So he will definitely be going to jail for the rest of his life and without the possibility of parole. So that is definitely good news. And I had replied to them in an email and told them I'm glad they sent this to me so I can add this into the commentary before I decided to upload it, and I wouldn't have to come back and do another update later. But I am now, that is the update that is coming straight from Malasia Pruitt's sister, who reached out to me, and I'm glad that her family got some justice. They can sleep a little bit better now. I know it's not going to be the same because their loved one, of course, is no longer here, but at least it's not like they didn't get anything out of it at all.